Hi everyone, so I've decided to come to you today with another self-discovery topic videos. I haven't done one of these in a while. Today was actually inspired by a workshop, I think it was, like an online video or workshop that I came across. And also, it was also in the Derren Brown Emotional Bootcamp podcast that's on Audible. So if you haven't watched that, listened to that, then give that a go, because it's quite a good audiobook there, or podcast, whatever it is. Gets you to kind of make sense of your emotions. But they mentioned this in that book. The only thing, there is a bit of a difference with what I'm gonna tell you, a little bit of a difference. So I'm going to call this I was going to call it the 5 whys, then I was going to call it the 7 whys, but now I'm just going to call it the why method, okay? Because I realised that you can have as many whys as you want, as long as you get to the answer. That is the main thing, okay? I'm just going to explain what I mean. So, when you have a child, now I'm sure that everyone who's got children knows about this stage, right? When you have a child and they go through a stage called the why stage, I'm sure immediately parents will be going, yep, straight away, where they ask the question, why? And then they just keep asking why. And it can become really annoying. Sometimes it's really innocent. Sometimes I'll do it just to annoy you. But I've come across quite a few children who do this. I've helped to bring up children who do this. And yeah, it's funny, but it's also annoying. However, those children, as children do, teach us things, okay? And they've actually got a really good healing technique, really good clarity technique, and techniques that's going to really get you to understand what's going on for you and help you to kind of motivate yourself as well in asking that question. So I reckon secretly these children know, subconsciously, that this is actually a really good question for you to ask yourself. So what do I mean by the why method? Basically, you just ask yourself, why am I feeling a certain way? Or why am I stressed? Or why am I tired? Or why am I angry? Or whatever you're going through, right? Reflect on it. As I always say in most of my videos, to kind of reflect on what's wrong with you, what's going on with you. In my last self-discovery video where I talked about the rest method, the first part of that is reflect. So you want to reflect on what's going on for you, but not what. You start with why. Okay, so why am I stressed? So I did a little practice of this morning because I've been super stressed lately, and I asked, why am I stressed? Now it could be one thing, and it's helpful if it is just one thing. But it could be loads of things. And if you've got loads of things, just write them all down. But I would suggest choosing the one that's the most prominent, okay, to answer the other parts. So you ask, why am I stressed, for example? You write down the answer, then you ask why again. So why, and then to the answer. Then you ask why again. You start to see a theme here? Just like the children do, okay? So they go, why? Why is this the way it is? But why? But why? Why? Right? And I might be laughing, but actually this is a really, really good way of digging deeper and deeper into the real reasons why you are feeling a certain way. Now, I started with 5 whys, and it didn't touch really the deeper reason at all. It was still kind of on the surface, and you'll know what I mean when you go through this, as to what on the surface stuff is and what deeper stuff is, okay? So I said, why am I stressed? And I just mentioned, quite tired and drained from work. And then, said why. And then I just said, because it's not making me happy. And then why again? Because I can't have what I want. And then why again? Because I'm stuck. And that was where I stopped, and I was like, no, that's not actually enough. Right, so we kept going. Why? And then I got deeper and deeper and deeper. And I won't go into all of mine, but the end result, I knew that I'd exhausted all the whys when I got to the deepest reason why I am stressed. And it's because I am not meeting my own needs, right? So basically I kind of related it to money, which was really, and it can be really revealing actually. You might not think that the thing that you are stressed about is, anything to do with what you get to, but it is, right? Because there's always an underlying cause of that. So mine kind of went through a little, journey related to money. And then I realised I was spending money. I've done you a little bit, but realised I was overspending money, and that was kind of to fill a void in me, right? And I asked why again, and it's because I hadn't had my needs met. And this could have been like a childhood thing, right? This could go way, way back to not having my needs met in childhood, not having my needs met now, but it actually relates to not having my needs met in childhood. Now, a lot of these things will actually relate to childhood wounds, okay? Childhood patterns and childhood memories, right? So you might, if you are not used to doing this work, you might actually not allow yourself to go there. But I would suggest really do if you can, because it's going to just give you so much awareness as to kind of what you need to give yourself. Now, I did do a video, I think it was in my card in the car yesterday, where I said about giving yourself your needs, paying attention to what you actually need. So if you're unhappy at work, like my story I shared, if you haven't watched my card in the car, they are actually on if I'm posting this, I don't know if I'm going to post this on YouTube, but if I am, then if you're watching on YouTube, it will be on my Instagram or TikTok. So please do look on my descriptions and you'll see those there. But yeah, if not, I just mentioned kind of about, when I built my confidence up, and that was because I started to listen to what I needed, and that was by realizing what I didn't need. So this is a really good way of helping you understand what you need for yourself and giving yourself those needs, okay? Or asking for those needs from other people as well. That's really important. So, what you're stressed about might link to you not speaking up. It might lead to you not asking for what you need. It might link to you not giving yourself what you need. So ask yourself why, and just keep saying why. And I would try different ways of doing it as well. I would try one lot, and then if you don't get to kind of what you're expecting, then maybe try different parts of the answers, or different way of asking why. I've had to do that several times as well, because it doesn't always work straight away. So you can try asking why in a different way related to the answers. And it will make sense when you do this. But it's a journaling exercise, and it's really, really helpful. So yeah, let me know if you give it a go, and let me know how you get on. And that's the why method. Coming up with all these methods recently, aren't I? But yeah, enjoy, and I will see you soon. Bye.